Hello everyone, and once again I have to apologise for not being a video, but it's not because I didn't do one, it's because I didn't like it. I did a video because I've done a couple of shorts this week, a couple of history shorts this week that are out on other platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and it's harder to put them on a short on YouTube because they have to be 1 minute, and usually they're about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. So it is a little bit more difficult if I edit it down. Sometimes I don't get all the information in there. So I'm sorry. There's not a history or informative tourist information kind of video this week because I just wasn't happy with it. The content was fine. I just didn't like either the way I presented it or it wasn't good enough. So I didn't want to put it out. But I didn't want to leave nothing. So I've actually decided to come on to ask for a favour. If you don't know, I am in our new house that I'm doing up right now that we inherited from my parents. It's needing everything done. It's needing absolutely everything done. And I've been doing this and I've been sharing it with you all, in case you don't know, on a channel called Tony Gives It a Go. It would mean the world if you enjoy listening to me chat and banter and just generally be me. If you would consider going and subscribing and watching the videos on that channel as well, that would mean the absolute world. You'll get a little bit more of me if that's what you want, and a little bit more down to home and normal and just living really, and you can see how I'm getting on with this enormous project, which is just overwhelming. But it would really mean the world if you could go over to there and subscribe and follow and watch what I've done and keep following on there. And again, that both exists on Instagram and TikTok as well. You can find Tony Gives It a Go on all of those platforms. That's what I'd like to ask of you all this week. I don't ask a lot of you. All I ever ask is for you to subscribe and share. Become a patron if you really want to. I've got Patreon on there, and I don't really talk about it very much. But I do have a Patreon, and I've got a very close relationship with all of them. I think they're all amazing. They genuinely send me nice messages and chat and respond, and it's lovely. So you can become a patron if you want. All that's in the description. But truthfully, if you would simply go over and subscribe to Tony Gives It a Go on all these other platforms, that would mean the world. That would really, really mean the world. And you can see how I'm getting on with all of this. And eventually, once this is done, that channel's going to keep going as well. I'll be doing other things. It's generally for a chance for me to do other things outside of history and Edinburgh things. It's just a chance for me to give other things a go and see how I get on. So it would mean the world if you could do that. I'm sorry again that there isn't a video this week. It just wasn't good enough. And I'm sorry, because a lot of you really find these videos informative and useful, and it wasn't. It just didn't come out well at all. Plus, because of the Fringe, I was filming in town, and you couldn't really hear me. There was a band playing in the bit that I was doing, and the sound came out awful. That's aside, I probably could have tweaked that in some way, but it didn't come out great. Anyway, I hope that's all okay for you all. I will be back to normal next week, and come see what I'm doing over on Tony Gives It a Go. Bye, humans.